Hello everybody, it is Alan, it is Brony time, and welcome back to Let's Play Spirit of Justice. When we last left off, we figured out that, the producer has a huge grudge against True Grammary, and so Trucy herself, and wants to take her down, so to speak. So, I mean, if there's any way to make you more suspicious of being the actual murderer, it's that. And I doubt his alibi is going to hold up and really get into the court case, but he put a contract on the top of the clipboard, put carbon paper to the contract on the bottom, so when she signed it, oh, sound just glitched out there for a second. Then it wrote onto the bottom. And now we are going to go and explore the understage area. Back to the backstage. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go. It sure is dark and dusty down here. The Abyss, the magical underworld. And look, there's the denizens of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long, sharp fangs ready to prey on unsuspecting souls. Huh? What are you... Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it you don't like roads. I don't think anyone likes, This sword is the exact same design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Yeah! Ow! What are you doing? That hurts! I think I'm bleeding out! Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber. Huh? Hey, you're right. So this must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, someone must have switched the rubber sword with the real one on stage. Maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. It looks like this crank lowers the platform. But Trucy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I want to try it. It's probably just broken. Or you could just take people at their word. If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally it was there, where stage lift 1 is now. God, we're just getting so much evidence. This is gonna be a crazy case. Look at all these props. Hey, there's something in this hat. A dove, cards, a juice box and some snacks. Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. I'm gonna make it big someday too. Just you wait and see. What's that all about? My guess is, it's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made to toil here in the darkness. And who would know about that soulful cry of a bitter assistant better than you, right? You really understand the writer's feelings of despair and frustration. Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. You really shouldn't scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo. It wasn't me! This ladder goes up to the ceiling. I wonder what it's just above. Apollo... Alright, fine, I'll climb the ladder. Why does it always have to be ladders? Huh? Where am I? It's pitch black. And cramped, too. You know what I think? I think you're in that coffin we saw backstage. So that's where this ladder leads? But I still don't get what the coffin was for. This ladder goes up to the ceiling, so I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage. Trucy must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high, you'll be fine, right? Huh? Why me? You'd make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder? Fine, I'm going. Ah, the lights! It burns! Ow! Are you alright? I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage. Well, that tasty bit of info was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin. But who put it here and why? It's probably a marker of some sort. It's so dark down here. Yes, you do use glow-in-the-dark tape. It's often used for stage hands, for getting props around, and a lot of times it's to help guide the actors behind when the show's going on behind the stage. It's also used to mark like objects so you don't bump into them. Yeah. Basically, I'm an actor. If you don't know, I grew up a theater kid, so I've been behind stages and have done plenty of a show. Of course, this is a magic show, but it's almost like a play, just using magic. So yeah, there's your tidbit of info if you don't know the innings and goings of stage performance. Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. Jesus Christ, it's very loud right now. It's the stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here. I guess it used to be where that yellow tape. How in the world did she manage to move this huge thing? It couldn't have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you. Just what are you implying? That's it, chump. You're looking up microaggressions later. Microaggressions? Oh my god. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide. Huh? Ow, quit shoving. We have to get down there. Yow, my arm doesn't bend that way. What the heck, Athena? Shh, look. It's so much work pretending to be cute and sweet. Isn't that Bonnie? Hey, buddy, wait for me. And the rating's Raja. What did we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There's something off in their voices. Oh, right. Athena's super sensitive hearing. Those lawyers are poking around, trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried? Lex, I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either. You better not, or you're gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser! Yeah, I knew she was... I knew it. What the... It's just me, or does Bonnie seem kind of different from before? Apollo, shh. I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trucy's head on a platter. Leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. I'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict. I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy. You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny? I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy writes. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. This is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves. Hey, what the heck? If you mess this up, you're gonna really be sorry. You hear me? I'll crush you flat, like a cockroach under my foot. Oh, you cute little thing! You're so adorable when you're throwing a fit! Ow, ow, my foot! Can't you take a joke? Come on, grab my things. We're leaving. Go on, lead the hippity-hopping way, my little bun-bun! Ugh. What was that absolutely revolting scene all about? Guess the entertainment industry attracts all kind of eccentrics. That conversation set off every red flag in the book. You said it. I smell plot with a capital P-U. Reynolds claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident, and we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves. Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take-Two TV a visit? We could check up the Rating Raj's alibi while we're there. Sounds like a plan. Yikes, look at this place. There's so much going on at once, it's making my head spin. Ah, you have ADHD, my friend? Yeah, sensory overload's a bitch. Take a look at that screen and listen to those hosts. Magical murder. Live audience witnessed a shocking skewering. 17-year-old magician Trucy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tried to the court of public opinion. Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it, but we can prove her innocence in a real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at the trial. Pardon me, I know you're busy right now. What are you guys? Street? Street? Does that mean people off the street or something? We're Trucy Wright's lawyers. Oh, okay, lawyers, got it. Well, what do you want? He must be really busy. He hasn't even looked this way. We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. And we heard that Roger Retnitz was in charge of that program? Yeah, that's right. Guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. That's between you and me. I think it was Bonnie that egged him on. Egged him on? How so? I saw the two of them together, you know, walking along arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted to work. She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently. I see. Oh, hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you'd want the show footage, right? It's on the disc in my back pocket. If you want it, go ahead and fish it out. Wow, thank you very much. You turned out to be surprisingly helpful. This must be a video production workstation of some sort. That coffee cup looks awfully familiar. Yeah, that's where Mr. Retnitz always sits. He's very hands-on, you know. You'll always find him on the set of his projects. But he was here at the station during the magic show, right? Yeah, well, he had 2 shows going on at once this morning. He had his regular program to oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose. So you can vouch for him, that he was here at the station during the magic show. What, like an alibi? Sure can. He was definitely here. Still, after a while, he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his part was over here, he took a taxi to the theater, but he apparently didn't get there until after the thing had already occurred. Sounds like he has a rock-solid alibi. Well, I guess we're just about everything we can out of this place. Looks like Rinus' alibi is pretty airtight. If that's true, then who could have killed Mr. Roos? Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? You can get a snack and talk over a plan of attack. Sounds good to me. You son of a bitch, go. Damn it! What in the world? What's going on here? All these stickers say repossessed. Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Whoa now, this is a restricted area, chap. No trespassing. Trespassing? But this is our office. You're the one who's trespassing. Enough with the lip, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt. What are you talking about? I'm just abiding by the contract. the agency can't pay me, I have every right to seize its property. Am I right? Just like that? We haven't even had a chance to take this to trial. If you're gonna be mad, shouldn't Trucy be the one you're mad at? I told you, it serves you right for getting involved with those grab rings. Why, you dirty, rotten... What are you going to do with all of our stuff? Sell it, of course. Every last bit of it. That's why I'm seizing everything. And I'll take this little office of yours, too. You think you can just waltz in here and do whatever you want? Indeed I do, unless you write whatever warehouse jokers get 3 million ready. That's a no, then, because I gotta recoup my money somehow. After all, the entire program went south because of Trucy. It's called liability for compensation, and the infantile agency is the liable party. Why, you black-hearted... Hey, Apollo, what about the crooked clipboard? It's no good. You don't have any proof that Rettins was behind it. Darn. Hey, you're gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famed Mr. Wright left behind nothing but incompetent noobs to run things. No way, he was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for this plan of his? What a two-bit thug. We'll show him. Haha, there's that, sugar. That expression, it's priceless. So, how does it feel to lose the precious office your boss left you in charge of? Now, not to rub it in or anything, but I think you should know where you stand right now. Oh man, what now? Here, have a gander. Trial of young up-and-coming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside. What? Is this live? Apollo, look! There's a sea of reporters outside. Oh, a questionable-looking pair are peeking out the window at this very moment. Viewers at home can see for themselves their vicious, brutal expressions. Yellow journalism at its finest. And that's the way it is. The majority of the public already thinks Trucy is guilty. They saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in the country is against you. No way. No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent that girl? Of course we do. We believe in her innocence. Go ahead, think what you want. It's a free country. Just know that you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep an eye on flopping around like dying fish you are. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take in this cozy little office tonight while you still can. Hang loose, baby. I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure. Of all the... This is just ridiculous. Hey! Look out! Clear out! We don't want murderers here! Hey! If that's a fight you want, I'll take you on! Come on! Yikes! Let's get out of here before we get killed too! I can't believe this is happening! We have to do something to protect ourselves, and fast. It's Mr. Wright! Apollo! I got your messages. How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer? Mr. Wright! It's all a giant mess. Poor Trucy. And the office! Our office! Apollo? Okay. Better both take a deep breath. Wow, I see. You saying you have to be out by tomorrow. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could have done. This is quite the mess, isn't it? Even if I left right now, I wouldn't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. I'm sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me. Of course, you can handle the defense, but the office? It's too soon to give up on that. What do you mean? The contract only addresses Trucy's liability. If she causes the show to be canceled, you just have to prove in court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault. Hey, you're right. So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo. I know. I'll be fine, right? Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say with absolute confidence that you'll be fine. Really? I've seen you earn victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations. I'm guiding Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you, I'm fine. Everything will be fine. You can call me anytime if you feel you need to, but I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this. That's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo. What is that, Apollo? What are you smiling about? Who, me? It's nothing. Mr. Wright believes in me. If I can't let him down. We have to win this trial, Athena. I couldn't agree more. I'll do everything in my power to help. Our opponent tomorrow. Prosecutor Sahdamadi, huh? Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone. Well, everything went shit really fast. Oh.
O restless wandering soul of the dead.
Prosecutor Sahdamadi.
Sahdamadi, okay.
Sorry to disturb you, but I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided. It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
I've heard it, who voiced Emma there. I can't remember who it is. Yep, we will save our progress. Here we go, guys. Whew. This is really intense, you guys. Like, it's crazy. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Is Apollo okay? He's been muttering to himself all morning. He's been like that since yesterday. Guess the pressure of today's trial is getting to him. Poor Polly. He's really tearing himself up over all of this. Get it together, Apollo! Yikes, Athena! When did you get here? Try to relax a little bit, will you? You're getting yourself way too worked up. Yeah, but I'm alright. I'm fine. No, I did a little digging on this Nayahuta Sahdamadi guy. He's apparently not your run-of-the-mill prosecutor. Oh yeah? What did you find out? Well, they say he wields an incredible power to accurately read a trial's karma and its ultimate fate. What is that supposed to mean? I don't have all the details, but apparently he can foresee how the arguments will go and even lead his opposition. So the defense basically ends up going in whatever direction he has in his head. Man, this isn't going to be a cakewalk if that's true. Emma did say she talked to him for us, though. He's hoping that went well. Here's hoping that went well. In any case, it sounds like he's going to keep us on our toes. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. I believe in you, Apollo. Mr. Writing is putting his faith in me. I can't let him down now. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. There he goes again. It's almost like he's chanting a prayer. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine! If you say so, Apollo. The trial will start momentarily. Is the defense ready? Yes. We're fine! Trucy's fate and the fate of the agency rest on this trial. This is it, Justice. If there ever was a time to shine, it's now. Court is now in session for the trial of Trucy Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. And the prosecution? Prosecutor Sahdamadi. 1,000 pardons. It was rude of me to keep you waiting. I was praying for the victim.
Oh, praying? Yes, I see. You're a Kudainist monk, correct, Prosecutor?
Yes, that is correct. I am but a lowly monk from the kingdom of Kudain. I beg in advance for the forgiveness and kind patience of everyone here in this court. I am unfamiliar with the proceedings of this country and may make many blunders. He seems like such a gentle-mannered soul, doesn't he? I wonder if Em had a chance to talk with him about Trilogy.
Now then, Prosecutor Sahdamadi, your opening statement, if you would.
Certainly. In the name of the Holy Mother, I vow to guide the victim's soul to the land of eternal peace, known as the Twilight Realm. Now let the last rites of the victim begin. Sahdamadi. He's really been making a fame for himself, apparently, but that nickname, Last Rites Prosecutor, I wonder how that will come into play today. The incident took place in the middle of a spectacular magic show. The accused performed a magic trick in which she thrust a sword into a coffin. A coffin from which the body of the victim then spilled out, dead from the fatal stabbing. The victim's name was Manov Mystery, otherwise known as the Great Mr. Ruse. His blood was found on the sword that was used during the magic trick.
So his death was just an unfortunate accident?
It is only natural for one to assume as such, Your Honor. However, it was no mere accident, but rather a homicide. The prosecution's position is thus, that this was a murder made to look like an accident.
I see. Do you believe this crime was committed by the defendant?
After a thorough consideration of all possible scenarios, I unfortunately had no other choice but to conclude as much. So that's how it's going to be, huh? Guess Emma couldn't convince him after all.
Very well, and now let us hear from the defense.
Naturally, we maintain the defendant is innocent, Your Honor. If the defense wouldn't mind, could you please explain your reasoning? My reasoning? Well, I would have to say that my main reason is because I believe in the defendant. I see. So you find it difficult to come up with anything more concrete than that, do you? What a fine demonstration of the fact that you are indeed a loyal putrid mind.
Putrid mind? Prosecutor Sahdamadi! Excuse me, but I don't...
Satorai mao mandomo samashi de tashi no ketare gaseo soroka!
If you don't mind me asking, Prosecutor, what was that you were just chanting?
A sutra of the Holy Mother that guides those of tainted soul toward enlightenment. It is a Kudainist incantation to awaken the foolish from their fruitless slumber, fitting for a lawyer who indulges in such fancy as the innocence of the accused.
I see. So basically you're asking the defense to get real?
Allow me these few words, defense. It is my duty as a monk to punish sinners, and to guide victims' souls to the Twilight Realm. Should you show repentance and admit to the accused's guilt now, no harm will come to you. But, should you interfere with my sacred last rites for the victim,
then I shall cast you down into the pit of hell along with Trilogy right. Now just wait 1 minute here. Putrid pit of hell? Is that any way to address someone in a court of law? Prosecutor Sahdamadi, that may be the way you conduct trials in Kudain, but I would appreciate it if you would refrain from such charged language here.
Your Honor, that was but a Kudainist sermon for those who have strayed from the path. Harsh words are often necessary to admonish contemptible deviants who cannot see reason.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize.
Guess they really do hate defense attorneys in Kudain, huh? Even still, that was way over the top as far as verbal abuse goes. And the trial's only just begun.
Well, defense, I suppose the way a prosecutor does things varies by country. Why don't we look at this as a cross-cultural exchange and try to be open-minded about it?
What?
Bailiff, please bring in the first witness.
Oh, she's back to eating snackaroos. Uh-oh, I thought she'd said goodbye to the snackaroos.
Detective Sky, this courtroom is no place for gorging yourself.
What's wrong with having a little snack? Girls gotta eat, right? She, seems a little stressed out. Detective Sky, your testimony, please. Yeah, about that. I just want to state for the record that I believe Trucy Wright is innocent.
I'm sorry?
Detective Sky, this path you seek to follow is misguided. Giving the wrongdoer false hope will only deepen her despair in the end. But let it go and move on. Acts which go against your duty will earn you divine punishment from the Holy Mother. Fine. I don't know about the divine part, but I get the punishment bit loud and clear. Guess Emma got assigned tons of paperwork or something for sticking up for Trucy. She and Prosecutor Sahdamadi don't seem to get along very well, do they? Do they? Shall we continue? The prosecution contends that the accused had a clear motive. The evidence, if you would, Detective Sky? All right. Please take a look at this poster. It's a true Grammary poster from 13 years ago. It's just mirrors a little different from the one Mrs. Wright's dressing room. This is a revised version of that poster. This one says cancelled under Mr. Roos. That's right, Mr. Roos left the troupe after the first version of the poster was printed. Take a look at Mr. Roos's right forearm near the elbow. See the big scar there? He apparently got that when he made a mistake while practicing a magic trick. Ouch, that's quite a scar. Because of the accident, Magnifique Grammary concluded Mr. Roos was too unskilled. Just before the show was to open, Magnifique announced Mr. Roos wouldn't be appearing. But in deviance of Magnifice's division, Mr. Roos tried to go on stage anyway. This in turn caused Magnifique to oust Mr. Roos from the troupe on the spot.
He kicked Mr. Roos out? That seems rather extreme. Did he really have to go that far?
When it came to magic, Troupe Grammary was so passionate, or should I say extreme about it, that caused problems for them from time to time.
Yes, even caused this court a mountain of trouble with their extreme antics.
And now the troupe's successor has committed a murder. It seems the troupe's rare talent was inherited by the right person after all. A putrid talent for criminality.
You sound rather extreme yourself, Prosecutor.
Criminals with impure souls do not deserve sympathy or honor. As I was saying, after his expulsion, Mr. Roos apparently went on to hold a grudge against the troupe. He would tell those close to him, I will get my revenge on Troupe Grammary someday.
Revenge? That certainly sounds antagonistic.
And then his chance for revenge finally came. If you would be so kind, Detective Sky. I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
And we will get into the testimony of Emma Sky
next time on Spirit of Justice. Oh, things are getting intense. This guy's a piece of shit. This prosecutor is an asshole. Well, we'll have to throw it right back in his face during this trial. And we will. But thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Bonnie Time for more content, especially more Spirit of Justice. Also, please make sure to share this video far and wide so we get many eyes on this series as possible. And I will see you all next time.